So the Stouffville real estate market numbers are in, and we're going to find out what actually is happening in town. Hi, my name is Steve, and I'm a real estate broker with Yolongo Realty Group. We're a small team that help people buy and sell real estate right here in town. If you find any value in this video, give us a like and subscribe. This way, more amazing people like yourself will see our content. Now, let's get into it. All right, let's look at all home types first. The average sale price for February of 2023 was reported at $1,337,813. Now, what does that mean? Well, that number is actually down 0.6% compared to last year. And it's down 22.78% from a year ago. Now, before you go nuts, keep in mind, February 2022 was definitely the peak of the market. In March of last year, we saw our first of 8 consecutive interest rate hikes coming from the Bank of Canada. So it makes sense that our average sale price right now is down a considerable amount. However, as interest rates are being held, we're definitely going to see that average sale price percentage change be much closer in months to come. Okay, so if we look at active listings, so homes that are actually for sale, we have 114 properties for sale. There were 37 sales in February, and it took around 24 days on average for homes to sell. Now, what do these numbers mean? Well, 37 is a little low. We were seeing numbers in and around the 60 or 70s in the summer of 2022. But keep in mind, it is the beginning of the year. As March rolls in, March break, we're definitely going to start to see sales pick up. Okay, now let's move on to some different home types to give you a little bit of a better understanding of maybe what your home is worth. All right, let's look at some different home categories. First off, we have the detached homes. Average sale price for the month of February was $1,473,969. That number is down about 25% from a year ago today and down 4% from last month. So right now, what I'm seeing in the detached sector is that things are still a little bit hesitant. There were only 26 sales in February. We should probably see that number increase to about 50 or 55 come March and April. And we're definitely going to see the average sale price either hover where it's at or maybe even tick up slightly. Now, as we start to compare that to March of last year, April of last year, we're going to definitely see that there isn't going to be a 25% decrease in the average sale price. It's going to be a lot closer to, maybe 5% down or even. Okay, so that's detached homes. Next, let's look at attached homes, which would be your semis and your towns. So lower price point, $1,083,992 was the average sale price in February. That also was down 20% from a year ago. However, we saw a little bit of an uptick since January, almost 2%. There were 9 sales that took around 19 days to sell, and there were 8 available properties by the end of the month. Finally, let's look at our condo apartments and condo townhouses. The average sale price would be $715,000 in the month of February. Now remember, this is our entry level, okay? So as you can see, we have our detached, then middle, we have our attached homes, and finally our condos. So why is that important? I'll explain that in a second. The average sale price from a year ago today was also down just under 18%, but it was up 15.8% from the month of January. Now, that number is a little bit skewed, and I'll explain why. There were only 2 sales in the month of February. It's reported that there are 22 condos available for sale, which is giving us 11 months of inventory, which is drastically high. But again, knowing the local market, you have to look past the numbers and understand what is going on. So we have the new building on 9th Line that many units are for sale right now. In fact, I think there's around 15 units for sale. 4 of those are sold under contract. So if you take 22 available condos for sale, but 15 of those are not even built yet, that doesn't leave a lot left for the resale market. So, I mean, if we're talking about an inventory level of actually properties that you can walk into and see, we have around 7 or 8 available in town, and 2 of those sold. So don't rely on this months of inventory. It is a bit skewed. And we're going to continue, by the way, to see that more and more as we're starting to see newer buildings being built in town and newer subdivisions. We're going to see that the new construction stuff is definitely going to impact our local numbers. So we got to look past the surface numbers and really dig deep into what is actually happening in our town. All right, my friends, well, that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed the video, got some value from it. If any questions came up for you, either drop them in the comments below or give me a call. I'd be happy to chat with you about it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye for now.